A secret makes a woman woman. That's a classic saying of, I don't remember who, but that phrase exists. Mysterious women in movies always make us excited, right? Although I'm not really sure if you're excited by the word mysterious or women. From years of experience, as a long-time weeboo, the person most fitting for this title can only be Vermouth, the woman with 1,000 faces. Hello, dreamers. Welcome back to the Theory Hub, where we talk to you about things that probably won't happen, but at least it's interesting. I'm Lander, and today we're going to explore the hypothesis. Is Vermouth the clone of the boss's daughter? Let's find out right now. One of the most important facts when discussing Vermouth is what? The ability to disguise. Espionage skills. A face that's a perfect 10. Perhaps these aspects create an attractive image of Vermouth and make her a favorite character among readers. But what makes her so mysteriously unusual, making all Conan fans wonder? That is Vermouth's true age. A fundamental rule of etiquette is to never ask a woman's age. And that's why no one asks Vermouth's age either. So we have to investigate ourselves. It's known that Vermouth has the face and body of a woman around 25, 35 years old, the age when a woman becomes most charming and attractive. But clearly that's not her true age. It's known that Vermouth joined the Black organization a long time ago, about over 20 years ago. So if she's around 35 now, does that mean she started as a spy at around 15 years old? Clearly illogical. A large and dangerous organization like the Black organization would never allow that to happen. Furthermore, in Jodie's flashback, when she was very young, she met Vermouth once. And surprisingly, Vermouth's appearance at that time was exactly the same as it is now. Isn't it true that considering the current timeline, Jodie has trained as a police officer, then Vermouth at this point must be 50, 60 years old? What's more interesting is that her youthful appearance is not a disguise, as Akai has confirmed. The face we usually see of Vermouth is her real face, because when he shot a bullet that grazed her face, it left a scratch, proving she wasn't wearing a mask. So, is Vermouth an immortal? According to a hypothesis I proposed earlier, that APTX 4869 is a drug that makes humans immortal and ageless. The only person believed to have used the complete version of this drug is Boss Karasuma, who should have died a long time ago. So considering the case that Vermouth is also someone who used that immortality drug, and specifically, she could be a test subject for Karasuma as people have always suspected, then her true age might be comparable to Karasuma's daughter. This raises suspicions about the relationship between Karasuma and Vermouth. We all know Vermouth is a character who is always favored by the organization, because simply she is the favorite woman of the boss. But what her identity is still unclear. Many people think she is the mistress of Karasuma, but I can confirm that she is not, because in Conan Drill, the circle of Vermouth's relationship has a very special point with Gin. That is, these two are lovers. Not a lover, but simply a partner to satisfy sexual needs. This detail completely breaks the hypothesis that Vermouth could be the boss's mistress, because everyone knows that Gin is the most loyal person to the organization and respects the boss so much. So it is impossible for him to have such a relationship with his mistress. So if not a lover, what could Vermouth be to Karasuma? The most reasonable hypothesis that can be put forward now is a daughter. Exactly. Vermouth could very well be the daughter of the boss. But this creates an illogical part in the hypothesis. That is, there is no reason for the boss to let his own daughter be a test subject for the drug, because we all have reason to believe that only APTX 4869 is the drug that can make people immortal, and only Boss Karasuma is the only person to use the most complete version of it. So where is the drug for Vermouth to drink? It's simple that she never drank APTX 4869. The original Vermouth had long been deceased. The Vermouth we see now is not the real Vermouth. She is a clone, cultivated in a laboratory to replace the boss's daughter. And of course, being the boss's daughter's clone, she always receives special treatment. They say the curse of immortality is having to watch your loved ones die one by one. But Karasuma says no to that. After his daughter died many years ago, he continued to create new clones of his daughter and named her Vermouth. The reason we never see Vermouth age is because every time she ages, another version is replaced. So generally, every time we meet Vermouth, it could be a different clone with the same memory. Matt Vermouth is also one of the few characters allowed to communicate directly with Karasuma via messages. In a failed mission, she received a message from the boss asking her to return to the organization, with a sentence saying, "I think I've let you have too much freedom." And this makes me feel like a message from someone talking to his rebellious daughter. Vermouth herself seems to be not interested in her own identity. In one setting with Bourbon, when Bourbon said he knew the secret of her identity and was about to reveal it, Vermouth immediately raised her gun to his head and threatened to shoot him if he dared to say a word. This shows that living as a clone forever also makes Vermouth extremely disgusted. Moreover, although a veteran member of the Black organization, Vermouth secretly hopes her organization will be destroyed. Vermouth's wish is put on Conan when she considers Conan as her silver bullet. Perhaps not having a private life, not having her own identity, and then being replaced by another clone when she loses her value. Vermouth is too frustrated with this life and wants the organization to be destroyed to free herself. However, she still sees Karasuma as her father, so she can only support Conan in finding out the truth about the organization, and instead destroy it for her. Through this, we see the complexity in Vermouth's inner self, and how her character is meticulously crafted by Aoyama. And that is our entire hypothesis about is Vermouth the clone of the boss's daughter? Don't forget to suggest to the Theory Hub about the topic we should do next. And I'm Lander, wishing you all a happy day.